Another mega physical media ranking video for you all. Today I'm going over my top 4Ks for 10 superhero movies I absolutely love and would recommend that you get into your collection if you don't have them yet, because these 4K discs are reference quality. We're going to talk about, of course, the visuals and audio here. That's the primary ranking. But of course, we have to mention the packaging as well. That's secondary. And then finally, I will consider the movie overall. Is it an entertaining movie to watch? But this is going to be a fun top 10 ranking. Of course, join me in the comments below. What would be your 10 favorite superhero 4K movies you would recommend out to people there? And then, of course, just have a great time talking those superhero films in those comments. If you haven't already, Mega Hulk, smash that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you're alerted when a new physical media ranking video posts. But let's get into the list of super bangers today. So here at the bottom, we are going to have, yes, Spider-Man No Way Home. Looks and sounds amazing on the 4K disc, especially with all these characters, revamped costumes. The effects just look really stunning here, and it sounds amazing with the Spider-Man music they went with. Just so fantastical, this Spider-Man No Way Home story, especially with all the different cameos they have. It's such a blast. And of course, this steelbook is gorgeous, so like a beautiful painting. Oh, if you're a superhero lover, you're just gonna love that right there. It just looks so wonderful. So yeah, definitely had to get Spider-Man No Way Home 4K disc on the list, and such a beautiful steelbook once again. Now, next up, we are getting into our Shazam. Yes, Fury of the Gods. I know what you guys are saying. Some people love Shazam movies out there. Some people don't. I understand. But I just love the way this 4K disc looks and sounds, especially with the fantasy kind of mythology creatures they have. The dragon in there, the visual effects are stunning, whether you like the story of the movie or not. So the visuals on the 4K look so good. It sounds amazing here. I love the music soundtrack they went with as well. So Shazam, Fury of the Gods, I think it's very underrated for a 4K disc, and the steelbook packaging looks pretty nice too. So definitely had to shout out some Shazam. Yes, of course. Such a great franchise. Wish they would have gotten a trilogy. Next up, we're gonna have yes, oh, this movie, Doctor Strange. Talk about a movie that's visually stunning. When you go into, I guess what you call it, the mirror shadow kind of realm, it is so darn trippy. You're like, oh my gosh, what the heck is happening here? But from a superhero fantastical standpoint, just looks so darn cool. So visually, so stunning on the 4K. It sounds great on the 4K, on the magical spells they do. It's just awesome for a 4K disc. Of course, the packaging looks nice for the Mondo Steelbook they did design. I just really enjoyed this one overall. So yeah, had to get a little bit of Doctor Strange love there. All right, next up, we are going to have Howard the Duck. Yeah, poster right behind it, too. You guys know I'm a big Howard the Duck fan. I think this movie is so underrated. I mean, this started the Marvel movies. Without this one, would we have the Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it? Maybe, maybe not. But this movie is at least just darn fun. Even if you don't love it, it's just so silly. You got the quick, snappy talking Howard the Duck, so clever. Oh my gosh, he's hilarious. But the disc here is beautiful. It looks like this movie was made almost yesterday with just how sharp and clean the 4K looks. Like the duck feathers just are fantastic in this one. The outfits, it's just so awesome. I mean, total 80s nostalgia here. I just really like this one. The slip cover is really cool. If you got the Steelbook edition, that one was really cool, but a great all around disc. And yeah, I just really like Howard the Duck. So yeah, all around a great 4K, very underrated in my opinion. Next up, we are going to have Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, I love this trilogy so much by James Gunn. Oh my gosh, what a great cast of ragtag kind of group of characters. So fun. But the 4K disc looks amazing. I mean, going through all the different stars and planets, just that galaxy vibe is so awesome on the 4K disc. The sounds are fantastic, and that soundtrack is banging. That's why I get so high up on this list. Oh my gosh, it just sounds so good, crisp and clean on the 4K. You can just listen to this one, dance to it. Oh yeah, just super love this one. Oh my gosh, and the Mondo design steelbook once again, beautiful design. So such a great choice right there, I would say. All right, next up, we are going to have the Punisher. Yes, the Thomas Jane one, oh my gosh, a very underrated movie in my opinion. If you like action revenge movies, you got to see this Punisher from the 2000s. Oh, it is so good. And the steelbook design, so freaking beautiful inside and out. Oh my gosh. But this is a great movie. And it actually looks really good on the 4K, a lot more cleaner and sharper. I just love how the lighting looks with the different scenes. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it definitely looks and sounds amazing. This has a really underrated soundtrack, by the way. This is like a banging kind of metal, like, oh, let's get it hardcore rock soundtrack. Oh my gosh. So the soundtrack is really good. So like I said, it looks, sounds amazing on the 4K disc. One of the best steelbook package designs for superhero movies. And the Punisher movie is awesome. It just rocks so hard, right? All right, next up, we are going to have Joker, yes, the first Joker. I bet you appreciate this one even a little more after Joker 2 came out now, don't ya? But yeah, I really love the Joker movie. It's like my top 20 favorite movies of all time. But the 4K looks so good with the makeup clown coloring. It's just, and you see the tears, like it's so crispy and clean. The 4K quality with all the costumes. I mean, the red suit just really pops. And then the music, the score in this movie is phenomenal on the 4K disc. Just like, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that was terrible impersonation there. But it just, you know what I'm saying? It's playing in my head. It just didn't came out. But it is excellent. I love the way this movie looks and sound on the 4K disc. The steelbook is pretty cool overall, and just a great dark story that shines a light on certain societal issues we're still dealing with today. I mean, such an important movie overall. So absolutely love that first Joker movie. All right, next up we are going to have, ooh yeah, baby, we got to have that Civil War Captain America. Oh my gosh, talk about one of the best trilogies of all time. It was so tough just to pick what Captain America movie I was going to include in this list right here, but I went with Civil War. I love this one. I just love the way this looks and sounds with all the superheroes clashing, right? That airport scene's really darn cool. Oh my gosh, you're like, so much is happening right now, but it looks so crisp and clean with the 4K. It sounds amazing. Oh, just such an epic action superhero movie, but it has those thrilling elements. You get emotions tied in with those characters and them fighting. Oh my gosh. I just absolutely love this one. And the steelbook design is pretty darn good too. So just all around, how to put a Captain America movie on this list. And got to give it the Civil War at this point. All right, next up, we are going to have, ooh, yes, how to put one Avengers movies on here, and we're going to go with Avengers Infinity War. Such a rewatchable movie. Those action scenes are phenomenal, and once again, look and sound great on the 4K. Thanos' design just looks amazing with the 4K disc. I mean, all the designs and costumes in here, especially with so many characters, you think it would go wrong, but they're just able to make so many things look crisp and clean. All the effects, once again, with all the Infinity Stones, all look amazing on 4K, and it sounds amazing. Just so much like tone changes and music too, but it all just works so perfectly. And then you got the ending scene that you got those characters disappearing. You're like, oh my God, what is happening right now? And you just feel that emotion, and that 4K disc just really steps it up there. So, oh my gosh, beautiful 4K disc and how it looks and sounds. Fantastic steelbook design. One of the best superhero movies of all time. Just amazing right there. All right, next up, the top one. If you guys have been following the count, we got The Dark Knight. Now, ooh, look at that. Yeah, once again, this 4K disc is banging. You got the Joker makeup once again. That just looks so nice with the costume, the purple suit, beautiful, the clown mask. But just when you hear this movie's opening scene with the glass shattering out the building, you're like, oh my gosh. And the music starts playing, that Dark Knight soundtrack, you're like, ooh, we are in for a ride right now. So it just sounds spectacular. The score right here for the movie, it just looks amazing. Once again, how they use lighting and camera angles, and it just looks so beautiful on the 4K disc. And yeah, I just absolutely love this movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, just right behind The Dark Knight Rises. But I picked this one because I wanted to be fair to the 4K quality. That one's amazing too, but I think this just had something a little bit different and unique about it, with just some of those key moments and scenes. It's just, oh, looks and sounds beautiful. So The Dark Knight, number one for my favorite superhero 4K disc of all time, at least at this current moment. Once again, this list might change in the future. Maybe I do a part two to this, a part three. Maybe I do some exclusive member videos for some more ranking physical media lists out there. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below what you think about this ranking list. Do you want to see more ranking physical media lists? What are your ideas there? And of course, definitely consider those memberships so we can get more of these ideas out there in the full on videos or live streams for you guys. Once again, that gives you a little bit more just insight into the channel, and that recommendation power is fantastic. So definitely consider those. If you haven't already, Hulk smash that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you're alerted when a new physical media ranking video posts. Have a great day watching and talking the movies, my friends. Of course, you love this physical media topic. Go ahead and mega smash some more ranking videos right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.